In Greek drama, there were a group of actors who sit on the sidelines and egg the protagonist on with one voice. They're called the Greek chorus. And I'm Anju Jessani with Divorce with Dignity Mediation Services. I'm here to talk about how the Greek chorus can really make a mess of your divorce in divorce mediation, and to give you some suggestions on how to deal with the Greek chorus and alternatives to the Greek chorus. So who are the Greek chorus in your divorce? They're your well-meaning friends, family. They could be a support group. They could be your neighbors. But these are the people who try and give you good advice, but oftentimes they're trying to give you legal advice that goes against what your mediator may be trying to get you to go forward in terms of developing a new life, and your attorney might be guiding you in terms of their legal advice. So I'm going to give you 3 examples of the Greek chorus and how I dealt with that in my practice. And the first example, I call it returning to work. I had a client, there wasn't enough money in the marriage as it was, the parties are getting divorced, and mom in this case just didn't want to look for a job, So I asked her finally what was going on, and she said, well, in my mom's group, they said I'm going to get more support if I don't get a job, because then they're going to say I don't earn anything. I said, I think you need to, first of all, look at what New Jersey child support guidelines say on that. They say we impute income if you don't work, and we're going to probably look at what you earned in your prior job if you're not earning now, and trying to look at your earning capacity. So if you go and get a job, then you're better off looking at what your current income is rather than trying to guess what your income is. And the sooner you'd start contributing to the pocketbook of the family, the better, and you're going to be able to then launch your career. So that's my first example, the returning to work. The second is a relocation issue. And in New Jersey, if you're moving out of state, you need the permission of either your spouse or the court. I had clients getting divorced, and 3/4 of the way through, mom starts telling me that she has a job interview in California. And I said, let's halt this for a second, because moving to California is really a bigger deal than you might think. And she said, well, I'm the mom, I have the right to move. And, you know, my mom said I could do that. And my friends are telling me that, you know, you got to take the best job for you and your family. So I said, before we start getting into a litigation issue, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that with your spouse, and let's come up with a plan to see what would make it more comfortable for you to consider a move to California. What would your husband need in order for you to be able to move with your child? Of course, you can always move without your child. The third issue is the thorny issue of alimony. I had clients where the wife was significantly higher earner, and it was a situation where there was a lot of unhappiness in the marriage, and the husband had been the instigator of the divorce. The wife was looking at budgets and realized the husband needed alimony in order to provide a comparable standard of living. But when she started talking to her friends, they asked her what kind of idiot was she, that she was going to be paying alimony to someone who cheated on her, and he didn't deserve it. And all of a sudden, the mediation started going south. And so her Greek chorus was really advising her that he didn't deserve it and she shouldn't be giving it, and she was the fool. And I asked them both, what would it take? What did they want? They both wanted to live in the same town. They wanted their children to have comparable homes. And how was that possible? The only way it was possible was through alimony to the husband. So through really talking it through, getting some legal advice, and really putting her friends on the sidelines to look at what she would happen if she went to court, she, I think, reluctantly acquiesced to the concept of alimony. So here are 3 examples of the Greek chorus guiding clients the wrong way. This is Anju Jessani with Divorce with Dignity Mediation Services. If you are going through divorce, talk to your mediator, talk to your spouse, talk to your divorce attorney, and go out with your friends for drinks. Anju Jessani with Divorce with Dignity, saving dollars, making sense.